Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the practice session of MLKJ Club. And we are going to have today 3 speeches on the topic that how we can control the violence against women and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our eminent speakers for this evening are first Abdul Rahman, second speaker is Hassan Ahmed, and the third speaker is Maria Shams.
Ma'am, Neha is also ready.
And the fourth speaker would be Neha. Let me invite Abdul Rahman as the first speaker. Abdul Rahman, please go ahead.
Woman. W for wonderful. O for only one broken. M for most beautiful. Gift of coat. F for adorable person. And for no one can be like her. औरत को ताज नहीं किसी गुलाब की, वो खुद बागबान है इस कायनात की. Women are special of many reasons. They are ever sensitive, caring, and maternal people in the world. Women are primary care of children, elders, and every country of the world. Women's side is the women. Violence movement does not know only physical development, only physical violence. It also includes psychological and physical assault, which can cause many psychological problems. Generally, many acts of violence against women are often carried out by criminals. But the fact is that women face violence not by two-time stranger, and amongst others by their loved one. मर्द कहता है कि अकेली औरत महफूज नहीं है, ये क्यों नहीं बताते किसकी वजह से? हर दुख दर्द सहकर वो मुस्कुराती है, पत्थरों के दीवार को औरत के घर बनाती. Thank you.
Beautiful, Abdul Rahman. Your content is quite solid. And as you yourself mentioned that, yes, you have to memorize it. That's really true that you have to memorize it. But your content part, your delivery part is good. Keep it up. And please be ready for Tuesday. You will be having enough time. 3-4 days are there. You can learn it by heart. All the best. Our next speaker is Hassan Ahmed.
Good evening, everyone. Myself is Hassan Ahmed. I'm a student of class 8 from Assam, India. Today, I'm going to say a few words about violence against women. You know, what is the importance of every woman? Every woman respect. Every woman in the world is very important because men and women all we are equal. When we grow up, like men and women, never mind. We all are equal, and then a country become a successful in the world. However, as we are evolving, it is time to do away with such nations of a women's against rules. Now I would like to just share a story. Ramesh and Rama. These two are brother and sister. And their mother name is Rokma and father name is Rohan. Ramesh 16 years old and Rama 13 years old. In the village has variety of violence against women. Variety of rules in society for women. Rama's mother cannot be seated because he fight that for every woman take education, take fundamental rights, take all other rights. Then the Rama's mother fight against this women's violence, and he successful for this. And every woman get education, take education, and we learn from this story that we all get a chance for take education and fundamental rights in every stage. However, you know what is the case of gender discrimination? There are many cases of violence of against. The first one has to be illiterate. When people do not educate themselves, they continue to live in the old times. Yes. They follow the oldest sexist tradition and norms. Now we know what is the impact of violence of against women. Violence of against women has a deep impact on society as a whole. It does not just impact a specific section of the society, but every party. First of all, it impacts children as they fall prey to violence stereotypes from a young age. It impacts young people because it impacts their behavior, study choices, ambition, attitude, and more. Next up, we have violence against women affecting adults because there is a there is a violence gap between the working class. It also impacts the Aboriginal women because they have a lot work. It is more likely to happen that they can die from family violence. It will more than men. It is not beneficial as it set difficult standards for men to follow. What is result? In more suicide in men. This impacts everyone. Then violence against must be checked at every stage so that no person should be denied a chance to learn and grow. Thus, everyone, no matter male or men or women, must get started in life in terms of education. another opportunity. We must come together as a society to do this. So let's stop women's violence against women. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yes, Ishan, another beautiful speech, but your sentences are quite broken sentences today. It seems that you have to practice more and you have to learn it. And if some data can be included, because you are an adult, not an adult, but still grown up, you are not like in a primary section. So if some data you can produce, that is going to make your speech more valuable and more effective. Okay. Thank you very much for the beautiful speech. Now, Maria Shams, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Maya. I'm student of grade 8, Khadijatul Kubra Girls Public School, New Delhi, India. Every year on November 25, the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. Nearly 1 in 3 women have been abused in their lifetime in times of crisis. The numbers rise as seen during the COVID-19 pandemic and recent humanity series. A new report from UN Women based on data from 13 countries since the pandemic showed that 2 in 3 women reported that they or a woman they know experienced some form of violence and are more likely to face food insecurity. One, only 1 in 10 women said the victims would go to the police for help. Why we must eliminate violence against women? In general terms, it manifests itself in physical, psychological forms, and many more. A day for elimination of violence against women. Women rights activist has observed 25 November. The data was selected to honor the Marable sisters, 3 political activists from the Dominican Republic, who were probably murdered in 1960 by order of the country's ruler, Rafael Trujillo, 1930 to 1961. Violence against women continues to be an obstacle to achieving equality, development, peace, as well as to fulfillment of women and girls' human rights. To leave no behind can be fulfilled without putting an end to violence against women and girls. Thank you.
Wow, Maria, thank you very much. It's really a beautiful speech presented effectively. But yes, today you are not very fast. Today you have taken pauses in between. That was really good. And as Mr. David has always advised you to have a beautiful smile on the face, just practice that even more. Okay, before the speech and after the speech, you are smiling more than in between the speech. Wish you all the best for the final presentation. And little bit, I think you have to add some more, either maybe any story or maybe some data, because your speech is relatively little short speech. Okay. So if you can manage to add maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute more, so that's going to be more effective, because we expect from you a little longer speech. Now the last speaker is Neha. Neha, are you there? Neha?
Yes, ma'am.
Please start.
Good evening, everyone. Myself Neha Khatun. I am a student of class 7 from Assam, India. Today I am going to speak about violence against women. Violence against women in India is going side by side to the technological improvement modern world in the country. Violence to the woman is of various types and can happen at any place like home, public place. It is the big problem for women in case of this variety of problems like it impacts in society. So we have to stop this. So we stop against violence of women. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.
Neha, since you are the new participant, I would request you that you please take some sessions from me separately because you need development on your pronunciation. And I'll send you a separate link whenever I find time so that both of us can be on Zoom and I can provide you some additional guidance on how to pronounce certain words. Okay. So your speech is okay, but only thing is that English is a problem, the language is a problem. And inshallah, I will help in that. So thank you, my dear students. Now next Tuesday, David is going to come along with the judges. And please be ready and speak forcefully. Like you spoke last year, last time it was really a forceful speech. And then after that, we will be meeting on 14th November because of the celebrations of Children's Day. And I hope that you have been informed already your class fellows and your friends about Children's Day activity, because Children's Day program is mandatory for you people, because whatever you have learned the Children's Day speech you are going to deliver. And for other children, those who want to participate in this, it is like complimentary for them. Although they are not the member of MLKJ club, but they can participate in the Children's Day speech. So they can prepare their speech and they can participate. I have already shared the form and link of this, and I can see that some of them have already responded. No, here I can see responded. 3 of you are like Ishan, Neha, and Abdul Rahman are from this group. You are free to share this link with others as well. Those who are not in this group, even they can participate and they can be the participant of Children's Day celebrations. They will be getting the certificate for this. Okay. Now this is the time when we are going to play a game. Are you ready?
Yes.